because the man them can't flex like this, they're gonna try approach it.
Wait, what's it? Cause he's like, look. This is mad. Oh my God. Yo.
Flexing it.
Crazy. That's cold.
It looks a bit like Nate Dogg.
Red cock. He's got a red cock. A red cock. You better go to the clinic. Got a red cock.
No, that is. Why you went? You know what?
I don't get why anyone gets the cock one.
Oh, I've never seen it before in my life. I rate the hats, I think. But
Yeah, I seen like lone wolf.
You see, you've been moving mad today, bro.
Right, come on, 50.
50's crazy.
bro, what's going on over there?
It's 50, aka Ferrari.
People, we put out a call to the crowd to ask us anything. They delivered. They absolutely delivered.
That's a lot of script.
That is, yeah.
That's a lot of script, man. I'm going to leave that one to you.
I wanted a simple question.
I'll hear this.
T. Setso
Monesia.
What he has said, he said, would United or Spurs have a better season than Arsenal if they win the Europa League? And does football's obsession with trophies expose hypocrisy in how we judge success?
Wow.
Yes. Yes and no. So it's no and yes. That's my answer to that. Yes, no and yes.
Elaborate.
Yeah, we need
no in terms of United and Spurs would not have had a better season than Arsenal if they win the Europa League. I will divulge into that, my reason is for that, because you can't have a better season than a team in a competition that they were too good to be in. They're too good to be in that competition. So you being in the final of that competition means absolutely nothing to them. Because they were too good to be in that competition. They accumulated too much points the season before, so they're too good. You winning the second, third best trophy in Europe, and it's not. They don't want to be there. And it does show the hypocrisy about...
Hypocrisy.
Yeah, don't worry.
I knew it was going too, it was going too smooth over there.
A bump in the road.
Yeah.
A man said hypocrisy.
But let me just ask.
You were cooking.
So did you land? Did you land?
No, it was a mad thing.
Crash landing.
So I'm here parachuting. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, nice.
Wait.
He's trying to think about his next move
I've
still.
saved it. Okay, so this is what I say right now, yeah. End of the day, everyone pretends, and like, cool, trophies are cool, but there's 2 trophies that anyone cares about.
No.
Yeah? They don't know. Depending on team. But the level of team, how you see your team, right? If you see Arsenal, he sees Arsenal as West Ham, so he's with you.
Nah, I
but
don't.
if you see Arsenal as the same as Chelsea, Manchester United, Manchester City, Liverpool, yeah? Europa League, Carling Cup, FA Cup are bonuses. Yeah? So if your season is laden with them and not top 4 finishes, it's bad.
So,
That's for me.
Let me just ask. Obviously, KG, United fan. You
Yes.
definitely see United as giants.
Yes.
As a Champions League team.
Yes.
But obviously, you're in this situation.
We're mid.
So I want to ask you. You said you're mid, but straight up, yes or no, then elaborate. If you lot win the Europa League, have you had a better season than Arsenal?
Not really. Not really.
Really?
Hold on, hear me out now.
Rico.
Yeah? Not really. Listen, check this out. It's objectives, innit? Yeah? When I'm looking at my team, I can't use Arsenal I can't look at Arsenal. I'm saying what my team needs to do. We all got different objectives. This is why I feel you guys have regressed in your objective. Man United's objective is we started with the Carabao, FA Cup, and now it's the Europa. If you look in terms of what we're going to now, how we get to the objective is horrible, but we're still meeting. If we win that Europa, there's so much. It's a level of progress.
No,
there is.
What sort of progress is that? That's stupid. Steam.
I'm talking about the cups that we're winning. It's Carabao. If you think about it, they're up in levels. Carabao. What's the better cup after the Carabao? FA Cup. Will we all agree? What's the better cup after the FA Cup? It's the Europa.
You know what? I asked. Let's carry on. Obviously, we're going off Broski's point. I want to ask now a team that don't necessarily see themselves as giants. European champions previously on another tier. So you tell me, first of all, do you think United or Spurs have had a better season than Arsenal if they lift the Europa Cup?
Obviously, like, you can break it down. Better Prem season, better overall season, right? Now, just to touch what he said. So no, I don't think that makes them have a better season because your bread and butter is where it really matters. But what he said is right in the sense of, I don't think you should have said progress because I don't think that's it.
Major
1 second.
regression. They've regressed more than anyone in the
But
league.
what I would say is, at the start of this season, if you would have gone into it and said we win a Europa,
Which I did.
your team would be happy.
Yeah.
And I can only say from a West Ham point of view that won the Conference Cup that you lot are in the final conference
Conference
League that you lot are in the final for your club, for your fans, mate. A cup is a cup, man. We celebrated it and it means something still. I'm telling you. And we spoke about it the other week. I think all silverware is much better, and because like it's so hard to win now. There's so many good teams in these leagues, you know what I mean? So I think it's not a better season than Arsenal, but it's still something to be happy about.
Absolutely.
Okay, but my point of what you're saying, yeah, makes sense for your club. How Man see United as big fishes.
No more. Do you see them as big fish?
This season.
Well, for the last 10 years.
He ain't been a big fish.
Yeah,
When
thank
you
That's
mention
it.
Man United,
That's what he says.
that's a team that is huge, bro. West Ham
So they
are not-
can't win a Europa. Like you got in
No,
the
I'm not
Milan, you have all these
no,
big
no, I'm
teams
not
in there
dis-
still.
No, you can only do with what's on your plate. So if Europa's on your plate, yeah, that's good. Yeah, like eat your dinner. But what I'm saying for the culture for how big Manchester United are, that's a terrible season, bro. So what you're saying about you won the FA Cup, then you won this cup. It's good for a team like West Ham, respectfully. But for Man United, who are bloody champions.
See, right now you lot are talking about my club, yeah, and I know the years of being the Baron spell.
crash out.
You see, no, I'm cool.
You've done well so far, you know.
I'm cool. No,
He gonna crash out.
No, because
Take a touch.
I'm
You're
humble.
doing well.
No, I've been humbled this
Okay,
year.
you have.
Lost other day, ruined me, yeah. But I'll say this now. The journey that we've been on, them barren years before Eric Ten Hag came in, yeah, I couldn't wait to win any cup. Before I said I was
Mourinho
enjoying
won.
bro,
That's
that
a cop-
Carabao.
No, it's not a
I'm
cop-out.
telling you,
They were winning.
No, but I'm being real. That Carabao, I was a bit excited about it. I couldn't believe I was enjoying that one because I used to shit on this cup. FA
Let
Cup,
me
I
land.
took that one,
No.
but now
Let him land.
I'm saying right now, yeah, with this Europa, yeah, I remember waking up Saturday morning thinking, bro, we're in a final. And that makes me happy because I would love to see them players pick that one up. Because that's Champions
Always feel
League.
nice. Like, I'm excited for your final. Like, but that's just final feelings. Like, it's the final. Yeah,
But not many clubs get that, bro.
No, but I'm even excited for their cup final because it's going to be a good game. It's like it'll be sunny, you know. Like it's a good day by the time it's the end of the season. But let's be totally honest here, yeah. Let's be honest. When a team at the weekend you were flickering between 16th and 17th place, depending on what was happening in Tottenham, that is disgusting.
Dark.
That is as bad as it can get before you are in the championship. Yeah, this is not a joke. Man United are as bad as they have ever been. This is disgusting. I'm shocked. I'm genuinely shocked.
So
It
bad.
don't matter what Europa. It doesn't matter what you win.
We know.
You have regressed worse than any team in the league.
Fact.
We know.
That's
Ribbon-
it.
ribbon's red for a reason.
Let's not try and dress this up and be like we've had a better season than Arsenal. There is no way. Even if somehow you get transported to the Champions League final, you will not have had a better season
And
than
that's fair.
Arsenal.
Than
That's
anyone.
it.
Than
Yeah,
anyone.
and that's real. But even like you was saying about all that, you was excited about winning and being in the final. Like,
United win. United win
they
trophies.
win trophies. So this, I'm happy to win the Carabao Cup. It's BS. It's BS. They've been winning their small cups. They've been winning the small cups. So him saying, I'm excited to
Can't
win the
tell, man.
Carabao.
How can you tell man about
If
man's
we're looking
feelings?
at Man U as a whole, they shouldn't be happy.
Football has changed, right? And how it used to be with all these clubs, that's 3-4 clubs dominating world football, be Inter, AC, like the same teams. Real Madrid always in the same finals. Roma would be in the Europa. Like it was always these same teams. Now football's spread now. Like the money's spread, everything's spread. So to win these cups where everyone's in with a chance, like they are all in with a chance, right? It is something. Now, what you said is 100%. It's a disgrace
And I've
how
refuted
your
it.
team have been.
Yeah.
And Tottenham, even West Ham from where we were. We've been finishing 7th and 8th and all the rest of it. It's a disgrace that our clubs are down there.
8th is a disgrace for West Ham.
No. They were. So it's bit.
Sorry. I thought you said.
Apology accepted. So yeah, it's a but I just don't want to take away from where football is and that. Bro, you're in the final, man.
We're in the final. We're in the final, and if we win,
Like that's it. But it's a season though.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it's bittersweet, no?
It's like getting married and you know your missus cheated.
No, it's not.
So hold on, you'll be happy. You'll be happy, but
I don't think it's the same feeling.
It
is.
You'll be happy. It's a something. It's something. Obviously, something to get the family out and all of that.
I know this trophy will paper over the cracks.
No, it won't. No, it will not. It won't. This is what we're saying. It will not
This
paper
is
over the crack.
subsidence. This is not a
Yeah,
crack.
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that it's not gonna fix everything, but it'll be a great
This is
day
a
out.
scaffolding job.
You know what it is? Man United is like getting married to your bird and the phone rang out over a weekend, last weekend, and you're at the wedding and you still don't know where she was. You understand? You don't know where she was. You're at the daughter. You're committed. You're 40 bags in. You're 40 bags in.
Parachute out again, lad. Flipping.
You can kiss the bride. You're leaning in. Where was you? Stacey's house. Bro, you're not happy, bro.
Regardless of what happens in this final, there is no way that either of those teams have had a better season than Arsenal.
I promise the shamelessness. If we win,
That's
you're
what
not
I'm
ready.
saying.
How I'm gonna act?
Last dance.
How I'm gonna act?
Last
I'm still gonna be.
dance.
I'm gonna do stupid.
Last dance. Everyone knows where she
Based
was,
on what
though.
you're saying, quickly to answer the second part of the question as well. Do you think this obsession with trophies kind of highlights?
Bias.
Trophies are
hypocrisy.
important.
Yeah.
You can't ask a Liverpool fan about that one, though.
Yeah, the H word of success.
Wait, do you
yeah.
remember when you was younger and you was in like I remember we was in the Middlesex Cup final, but we didn't have the greatest of leagues. I don't think we get relegated, but we didn't have the greatest of leagues. But to get to that final, it was amazing.
Because after halfway through the season, it becomes a cup season, right?
Cups mean something, man.
Of course
And
it means
for
something to Wigan.
For years, they never meant nothing, but they do now.
Yeah, but if you were a team that won the league year in, year out, the biggest team in the Middlesex County, and now you're 14th or 17th and you win this cup.
And then
it's
years
not the
later, we
same.
get back to it. It'd be
Yeah,
like,
it's not the same,
I
innit?
wouldn't gas it up, but, it's still
But I
saying.
get why. You see, when you're saying about your team got to Middlesex and you nearly got relegation. Come on, man, Wigan. You get what I'm saying? Portsmouth. It's that you're saying, isn't it? Like we're not post. You're happy because you're
If
not.
Wigan would have won it, if Wigan would have won it then,
They did.
did they win it?
Yeah.
And then they got into Europe.
Yeah, and relegated. Still happy crying.
So that's a good thing though, right?
No.
Winning the cup, it's an individual fucking thing.
This is where we're getting confused, innit? Because there's two arguments here. The argument is whether they've had a better season than Arsenal or not. Yeah? Or whether they've had a good season or not. That's two separate arguments. And where I think this is different is we've spoken about it on this show before. Chelsea have done this. When they won Europa, they finished 8th, I think. Or no, 12th even.
We finished
When they won it-
6th and won
yeah,
Champions
and
League.
exactly.
Liverpool finished 5th in that.
That's a good season.
Top season. It's the Holy Grail.
It's never bad to win a trophy, innit? It's never bad. And where this is a unique case is United aren't 6th, they're 15th, 16th. And that's crazy.
But imagine,
And we get Champions League
Just imagine,
football.
just play devil's
Wow.
advocate. Just say the team that are 18th, yeah, accumulated 2-3 more wins, yeah. 2-3 more wins, yeah, and Man United win Europa League and now and they on the last day drop into relegation, then the championship in Champions League. It's not a good season. It sounds good, but it isn't.
Being 17th out of 20th in anything is terrible, bro. Even if it's a maths competition.
Yeah, bro.
It's bad, bro.
You get beats.
Bad. Yeah, you
I'm
get
sorry.
beats. Yeah, you get
You
beats.
get
You get beats.
You see, the order that you put it in. So what I'm saying, if we start from the top down, are we not saying it's Champions League, then Europa in
Absolutely.
the toughest of competitions?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I
Absolutely.
think Europa's more impressive than the FA
Then would
Cup.
it be the league? Then would it be your league?
is, but
then
it
your
isn't.
league, the domestic
Do you know
cup?
what it is? That's what I wanted to say before. I think Europa Cup, FA Cup to teams of Liverpool, Arsenal, United level will pave over
Powerhouses.
cracks if you
Pair
didn't win the league.
powerhouses.
If you didn't win the league and you bring home the FA Cup, you bring home
Beautiful.
the Europa, it's whatever. It's
And Man
just
City.
because you
Bonuses.
lot are so low, it's seeming kind of mad.
Bonuses.
But let me just ask everyone this, but mainly KG. let's just say you win this final. I really hope you win this final. Are you ready for the tournament that you are going to?
We're going to be as ready as Arsenal, innit?
No, see, and
are
you
you
see what's so
talking about?
As
childish.
in, no, wait, I'm just saying, as in they go into, are you talking about Champions League?
What the hell is that?
What are you talking about?
What was
Hey,
that?
give him the
No, wait, hold on, let me, wait. Oh, you lot reacted.
One second. What do you mean? What do you mean?
What are you talking about, bro?
I said we're going to go into a competition and not win it.
Can I speak to you, please? Can I speak to you?
Go ahead.
I want to chat to you for a second. 'cause
Talk to me, bro.
you
Let me talk to him
started
after, please.
Yeah, you're gonna. Everybody's gonna get to.
You can talk to me, but I didn't say nothing wrong.
Everybody's gonna get to have a
I
word.
haven't said
Everyone
nothing
can
wrong.
blast the ball at him, man.
Honestly,
I haven't
you
said
started
anything.
off. Turn around. Listen, you started off so well today.
Yes,
And I thought,
He's
what's,
changed.
What's going on? He's changed.
changed.
But you haven't.
I have changed.
I need you to get back into the mentality of when we started the game, KG.
Bro, you're being too humble. Let me chat to him, please. KG, wait. KG, wait. KG, wait.
What did I say wrong, guys?
KG, wait. Nah.
It's filthy fellas, Aaron the plumber.
What I'm gonna tell you.
It's filthy
Aaron the
fellas, Aaron the
plumber. Bare
plumber.
fades. All fades. Hey, Brodusky.
Hold the shit as well, because you're full of it. Hold it. Why is it when we're talking about your club specifically about where you're gonna do or what you're gonna do in the competition, you're mentioning Arsenal? What's Arsenal got to do with you're full of shit right now?
I just thought it would be easier for him to
No,
relate.
it's not
Hold on,
easier.
so let me-
No.
Are you can I answer? Can I
No,
answer?
it's
Is it rhetorical?
It's a rhetorical question.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I like that. It's rhetorical. Arsenal have got nothing to do with this, bro. A man said, are we going to be better? What are you talking about? We're talking about you specifically. Now you can...
So are you ready? Is your club ready?
What does ready mean, guys?
You know what? We're gonna.
No,
move
wait.
on.
What is? No, you can't move on. You are not moving on anywhere. No one's moving now.
100%. We're moving on.
We're not moving this.
Bro.
This is not moving. What does that question mean?
No, we don't, and we're not doing that now.
No.
It's over.
What does ready mean?
To answer that person's question, yes, hypocrite. Yes.
Now I'm crashing.
Hypocrite.
What do you mean?
Hypocrite.
What does wait?
They got qualifiers.
you lot- Wait, hold on.
We are.
What the does ready
Listen,
mean?
you just
You know what it
pick up
means.
my man, whatever his name was.
squad big
'cause
enough.
You.
So we can we
No,
can
you know.
we, can we
Forget about it. Forget about it. Move on.
All right, we're going on a Simbin system from here. From
Yeah,
this
no,
moment,
I follow me to start a system.
we're going on a Simbin system. You're on your
I'm
last
on foul
warning.
trouble. I'm in foul trouble.
Last warning.
Apologies. I've changed.
You know what? Big up T-Set Soul Monesha.
Yeah.
Don't know what your name is from or
Yeah.
what it is, but big up yourself. That's
Big
a
'em
good question. You done know.
Next
and
question.
Now we've got another terrible name. RP Free Entertainment. Obviously, I know it's RP Entertainment. Big up RP. He has asked who the team of the season is. Can I just chime in on this?
Yeah.
If it's in terms of the Prem, I think this is a stupid question because there's a league system that tells us who's the team of the... No, I'm joking. That's
That's out of order.
I should have taken a touch.
Do you reckon they mean individual players?
Yes.
So do you know what we'll do instead? We will do who you think the player of the season is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at the end we'll do who's the and at the end we'll do a team of the season or something.
Nah, it's too long.
Ain't got time. bro.
This you're really close.
Is he close?
we'll
Unlucky
do our
though.
team.
It's only a yellow card.
You almost got there.
Right. Loons, you seem really like you want to talk. Who is your player of the season?
What? How does
What do you mean what?
I was gonna ask, does he get Simbin for his G unit?
No, we're not doing that anymore. We'll pause that. Listen, you know what it is?
This is why it shouldn't be on the mic.
I'll revisit challenges, you know.
Oh.
I'll revisit them and we'll tot them up. Yeah, and we're gonna tot them up. And you might be on a ban for
Player
next
of the
week.
season I was dancing between obviously Liverpool player, right? I was dancing between Salah, Gravenberch and Virgil. But
Why was you dancing
I think
between
Graven
them?
Birch is so
You should not be dancing between them.
You know what? I'm gonna go. I think he's changed my whole team, man. Obviously Mo's goals, Virgil's thing, but you have to have a footballing eye to see what he's done for my. I'm giving it to Alexis McAllister. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Anyway,
So
KG.
neither one of the ones you was dancing around.
Yeah.
All right,
But then
cool.
Alexis McAllister done a madness.
First of all, before you go, KG, can you kindly just slide over what you got there?
How? I gave it to Alexis McAllister. How made no sense,
Player
man.
of the season.
Hey, yes. Why not?
We
Why
know
not?
we know
Why
who's
not?
really got
Why
it.
ain't he not?
We're not
Right.
gonna ask you why not.
Put it in the cup with the we. All right, KG.
Obviously, I'm in foul trouble. So very simple. Mo Salah.
Really good.
Safe.
Really good. Cause
Safe, man.
Safe.
And this is how you know, in a game, you gotta get. You know when your manager says, "Don't get on the referee's back."
Take a touch.
The ref.
Excuse me.
This is what I'm saying. He's moving mad. You know there's Simbins now at this level.
Yeah, we've got Simbins on the table, boy.
Hey. You've now got an emoji over your face. It's
Yeah.
over. for the next 4 minutes.
We've quiet. Your mic's been quietened. Greg, quieten his mic.
Quiet,
His
yeah.
mic sit now. No one can hear that.
Yeah, we can't hear it. Anyway, what did you say? All right. Lippy, player of the season.
I'll go with Salah as well. I think it's Mo Salah. Boring, but
I'm gonna go with Moises Caicedo. Genuinely.
Oh, what? He don't get the my mic on. Is my mic on?
No, your mic's off.
Wait, do you not understand what you done? You named 3 players. You said you danced around 3 players and named a different one. That's why we're giving you
50 Cent.
I'm in between 2 players. The second player, you're going to be a bit with. But I feel like for what he does and the goals he scored, I think he's a top player, personally. But I'm going to say Salah.
And who's the other
who's
one?
the other player?
Chris Wood.
I hear it, but
I think he's been really, really good this season, bro.
hey, he hasn't even played that much recently, though.
Yeah, he scored the other day.
Did he?
Kindly, it's kind.
Hand in hand
It's
team.
kind because it was well thought through, but it was poor.
I thought I'd done.
Yeah, even the way you didn't say it, we had to
I
ask.
thought I'd done something.
That's what Steve-O does. Steve-O gives us the Steve-O. That's a
Steve-O's
Steve-O
move.
move. Like a Steve-O put Crespo in. Crespo or something mad.
Let
like-
Steve-O land. Let Steve-O land. Steve-O.
Steve-O.
Isaac.
Isaac.
Isaac. Okay.
how you-
Yeah. One
I
word
agree.
answers.
It's
That's
been
what we
good,
like.
it's been very good.
Basics, the way you're
Okay,
facing.
so the show will be 10 minutes long.
So I wonder if any of those players will be in our team of the season at the end of the season.
I reckon only 2 are. Salah and Caicedo.
You don't think
McAllister's not getting in, bro.
Isak will get in. I think Isak
McAllister,
will
I don't
get
think he'll
Isak?
get in, bro. No
in. Striker,
disrespect.
yeah, 9.
So who's you lost midfield? Because Grav, it's either Grav or
You know what?
McAllister.
We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on.
Yeah.
Either.
We're gonna move
We've
on.
moved on.
This is my part of the show now. This is where the crowd are starting to show their true colours. These boys are disrespectful. We did this last week. They said Arsenal Scaroma 17.
Scaraman.
It's not Scaramas. It's
Who cares what
Scaramas.
his name is? His beard's rubbish. He said Arsenal intervention. Who cares? They are abysmal.
Broken French Montana, innit? They're like broken French Montana.
I don't even know what that means.
Broken French.
What, on a patois thing?
Montana, yeah. Patois Montana, innit? Patois Montana.
But you know what it is? That's not even a question.
Yeah, it's
Just
not-
said,
yeah, it's
I'm
just-
on to you lot.
It's a statement. Yeah.
I hear it.
Yeah, we gave them some corn last week.
Yeah,
I
so
think
we-
so. Yeah,
Yeah,
we've
it's
done it.
enough. Yeah, we've done enough for Arsenal.
So yeah, make sure you check out last week's episode, even though Skaromas doesn't care about it. But yeah, man, I get it, man. The way the season's gone, we're gonna get this.
Arsenal get corn. It's not even because Arsenal are good.
Yeah.
It's the fans that
Yeah.
shit. So
Yeah,
that's
I
it.
agree.
That's it. It's done.
What is Sedi? He said the day you knew you weren't going to be a footballer.
I think we gotta let this. We either end or start
Yeah,
with this.
I
Man.
think we end it with Steve-O because I think we're gonna give you some space on this one.
He
When-
needs
But
at
we're
least 6
also not
minutes.
gonna start with loons.
Yeah.
You're gonna do a lot as well, and we know what you're gonna say as well.
No, you don't.
Let's start with KG. Let's start with KG.
We're gonna start with KG.
I don't want you to laugh though.
Before you go into the story, I want the age first.
Mine's a short story. The day I knew I weren't going to be a footballer, as soon as my parents found out they had to pay a thing called subs. That's the money that you have to pay to go and play. So you mean to tell me that we are paying for the right to play football?
Let me ask you, how old was you?
I was young and wait. I remember coming home and saying there's a team. I think I was year 4, 5.
Wow.
Oh, they killed your dreams early.
They stopped your dreams.
They didn't even let you go to the size 5 ball. You just
Yeah, you still play with a size 4.
They closed the cot door on him, bro.
No,
Clown.
they said no way. No, but yeah,
even play
remember,
11s.
football went together the way it is now. Like I'm talking back then when there was no chance. And it wasn't a lot of money. It's like what, £2 or something. The subs were like, it
But
was-
back then, £2.
yeah,
was
£2
big.
meant a lot. So there's no way.
I'll be
And
real,
just
man.
really
Was
packed.
you must have had a bit. You was tall when you was younger.
I was the African kid in
Coulda
shoes.
made it, bro.
I was the African
Coulda-
kid in shoes that were playing like on. Like I'm
Goalie? Was you a goalie?
Loafers.
loafers in goal, bro.
Big volleys in the loafers. bro.
Volleying in loafers is crazy.
Serious.
Yeah.
In the revels. Do you know what I was doing in the revels, bro?
They could do volley knuckles. They could do volley knuckles.
knuckleball before rations.
Yeah.
Go on, Dan. Go true. The day I knew I wasn't gonna be a footballer, that day's not come for me.
It hasn't.
We're still footballing.
We're still
Yeah,
footballing.
no, we're still balling. Lips.
A couple years ago, I found out about something called steps. Step 1, 2, 3.
And you found out what step you
I
was in.
learned that I'm step 8. That's what I
not
learned.
too bad.
But the next season, I'm going step 7. I
you
put
go.
it in the group chat where I'm going.
say
Yeah.
nothing.
So like Dan, 30, mid-30s, 33 now, I'm still a footballer. I'm in the steps.
Yeah.
I'm in the steps.
Pablo Aimar.
Yeah. You get me? So, but for the on a youth them thing, I'd say about 14. I'll be real. And that was, and you see my thing, I'm gonna be
Early,
real.
boy.
I'm gonna give the real opinion that no one does.
Yeah.
At 14, I went to a trial, I got in the team, and I didn't understand how I got in.
Everyone was much
I
better.
said, this is like, I'm looking at the youth crying over there thinking, how? And no, serious. I'm thinking, and just after that, I think football changed, 4-3-3, all of these things. It became different, man.
Hey, real talk, yeah. I was in goal one time. This is when I really knew I wasn't
So
going to
you
make
was
it.
in goal then?
Wait, no, I was in goal one time, yeah, for my school team. I think we played Lynn and Bailey's, yeah, or St. Joseph's Academy. Bro, the amount of goals I let in that day.
Why was he in goal?
So you was a goalie?
No, I'm not a goal. They said, can you please be in goal? Like, the goalkeeper's not here. Igor, shout out to him. And they said,
Igor.
Igor's
Igor's
cold.
a keeper. Igor
Igor's
Atkinson.
cold. and they said, Rob,
Where's he from? Transylvania?
Igor was cold, bro. That's
Transylvania.
a boy called Igor that went Lynn and Bailey's. That's a real thing, bro. So shout out to him anyway.
We're going to go to the OGs, them. See, obviously,
Let him go first, innit?
oh, okay. He's moving like it's a battle rap. He
No,
said,
no,
yeah, you
no.
go first. You say, talk your-
No, just that because he said
Saying they're waiting for the OGs, bro.
Yeah, no, I hear that, but
You're
you know,
not OG,
there's
bro.
footballing ability here. Like, there's XP behind
you
me.
know what? While you're
Do you get-
talking, what step do you play right now?
I play step 5 at the moment.
That's
still.
serious. That's
Step
the,
5.
Is that good, yeah?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
so right.
that's the
But obviously, it's
Oh, where
it's
are
by
you playing?
choice.
I might come over there. Oh, it's by choice.
Yeah, it's by choice.
Same.
Because you know, it's the higher you get, you have to take football more seriously.
have to
and
train.
I'm not- yeah,
Yeah.
And I'm training once a week thing. Like I do my own things out of that. So
That vest makes you look in shape, though.
yeah, but I'm in shape though. Yeah.
So
mad-
you're
mad
actually
shape.
good. You're actually really
So
good at football.
when did you know? When did you know it was over?
About 25. About 25.
But you know you can still do it.
You can still
Yeah,
do
no,
it.
but you see my mentality at 25 is, like I've tried. I've actually tried because my dad's my biggest supporter with my ball and that, with my brother as well.
Big up, Pops.
You get it? So yeah, at 25, my dad's still trying to push me on that. Yeah, dad, I just need to get this bread.
His brother's a professional footballer.
Yeah, he's cold. He's cold. Like he's
So did it hurt when you got released and everything?
Nah, because my brother already made it by then, innit? So I knew. I was good. I said,
I ain't Marcus Rashford, but I'm his brother.
you get it?
brother. No one knows
I even
his
tried to be his
brother's name.
agent one time. I kind of flopped, but yeah, we moved.
Wait, you tried
innit?
to be your brother's agent.
Yeah, I was gonna do it, bro.
So what
100%.
happened? How did it? Sorry, I'm interested.
And then I had to realize, like, the relationship I have with my brother, I don't want it to be just football based. Do you get it? I actually want to have a relationship away from ball and talking business and stuff. So for me, it was just like, yeah, do you know what? Let me step aside. Let his agent do his thing. Boom, boom. Let me just.
Did
do
your
mine.
brother make that decision or did you make that decision?
No, I made that decision still.
That's a
I
brother
made
thing,
that
bro.
decision still.
As a big brother, my little brother was to make it. He ain't got no choice. He ain't got no choice.
Family meeting, bro.
I'm her.
All right,
You know what I'm
Lewis,
saying?
go on then.
So
How-
everyone's expecting to hear the usual sirens and all that. That's how I knew my football career was over. Because technically I was still trialing at that time. I was 16. But it wasn't then. It's similar to a Lippy situation. I've gone to a trial and it was touch finish, yeah? There's touch finish, yeah? There was cones, right? these man.
So clinical, innit? It's different.
Broski, you see the amount of concentration I was doing? I weren't even getting it. Like, I was getting it, but I weren't getting it. I had a headache.
It was too natural to
Bro,
them.
these youths, I had a nosebleed. The youths were just whack, whack, whack.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, you know what, boys? Ballied up. And then the rest is history. This is simple.
Some
things don't
You
change.
gotta be honest.
So literally, man, I just
Rob the dressing room.
You better
I didn't get nosebleeds on moves, and
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I got no. This is real life. Man got nosebleeds, a nosebleed at that session, like no
It's
cap.
real. But
Those
Steve,
levels.
when we ask you now, you're gonna give us a different answer because you was there, bro. So this is weird because you was there. So
I'm gonna ask you, how many games did you actually play?
I don't know.
that's enough to
He's
not
gone to
know.
a dark
You
place.
you was seasoning.
Nah, I played a lot of the. I'd always play up to pre-season. I'd start all the pre-season games. First game of the season would come, I'd be on the bench or I wouldn't even be in the squad.
Bro, you was there, bro.
And
Like,
that happened all the time.
so
So I played a few
Yeah.
few times a season, like always on the bench though. Like 1 year I done the whole season on the bench, picked up all the bonuses. We got to the playoff final. Like that was nice, but I was 17. So you're thinking, okay, the next season comes, same thing, in, out, made my league debut. But again,
You was actually good then.
they put a right back, they put like a midfielder in centre back instead of me and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So, but still from that, still played a few more games and then left, but then I dropped to non-league.
That's
Yeah.
when I knew
but
I was done.
that was, believe it or not, that was more money. Like, but I should have stayed in the league. But then you drop your habits, you start doing the same sort of training and stuff that the players around you do. That still wasn't it. I then went to Barnet. So I went to Barnet on a non-contract, had a good team. Jason Punchin,
What year
Jason
was that,
Norville.
by the way?
2005 maybe, 2005 maybe. They had a sick team, yeah. But it was after that because I'd give my all. I'd started smoking before that. I'd stopped, I'd got back fit, trained, I'd gave my all. And I was better than the centre-backs they had there, right-backs, better. But there still wasn't. I just said,
Still
you know
too
what?
young though, no?
I was
What age was that?
at them times, I'm probably 24.
Yeah, but still
Yeah, no, no.
centre backs are all position.
I gave up.
Like, yeah.
I gave up.
Okay, yeah.
I gave up. It was too much pain.
Do you think if you waited another 18, 24 months?
Well, here's the next part of the story. I go to Boreham Wood. In fact, it wasn't Boreham Wood. I went to Redbridge. I went to Redbridge with Dean Holsworth, where I was getting like just expenses, like 70 quid. I remember I used to say like, don't worry about it because the club needed money. I say, don't worry, I'm coming here just to play and have fun. But he made the dressing room like the crazy gang. Like he was in the Dean Holsworth in Wimbledon, right? It was so fun that we all started just really enjoying it. We got to the playoff final against Canvey. Like, so I had a good season, like all of us did. Dean got another job, so he got to Newport County. He then brings us up. So we went up to the conference, me and 3 other players. Started playing there, but now you got players that have come from United, and it was a good standard. So I'm getting back into it, picking up ridiculous money. But then they wasn't winning, and they was playing at all this money, so they had to get rid of, like, we was getting paid, they had to pay for our hotels and whatnot. I then go to Boreham Wood. Now I'm playing the best. So this is now the 18 months you're talking about. I'm playing the best football I've ever played. I understand what gets me ticking, listening to music. I've done my own warm-up, then I join in with the team after because I had bigger legs and all the rest of it. Then snap my cruise ship. That's when I knew, mate, I'm the unluckiest dude in the world. That's what I thought at the time. But I still had chances at 18 to still make it because I didn't train enough and all the rest of it. But I think it was about that. 26 was the time I said, mate,
It's over.
this is done. Yeah, 26.
Because you have to start thinking
Great
about life.
question,
Then.
what is
Do you get what I'm
said,
saying?
man.
I just want to ask the crowd, when did you lot know you lot weren't going to make it?
Oh, some of them
Some
from
of you
early.
lot can't even have pictures of yourself, so...
Big up what is said, man.
Obviously, no, big up my man. I'm not on Sedi. But that's a open, yeah. Big up the crowd, but I'm on you lot. Loons, they're on you now. Selmod wants us to ask you, Loons, are you a Liverpool supporter or a United hater? Before you answer, I just want you to know that if you're a United hater, you're just like me. So there's no shame in that. So you can be both. So what are you, my bro?
If I'm a real Liverpool fan, I'm obviously a United hater. That's all this all this dancing around. Like, I never, like, obviously he says he's a United hater. Europa League, he wants you to win.
Yeah,
so he don't hate you that much.
Yeah, that's true.
But obviously he's Spurs, because he's really a Spurs hater. Liverpool's
Political.
direct rivals are Manchester United. Like, I don't do this, all right, cool, man, Arsenal chat. I'll chat to you, and it is what it is. Do you see what I'm saying? But I dislike Manchester United with every last being. If the club goes out bust, I'm laughing.
But Loons,
I don't care.
But can I ask you this? Do you not like United because of you or because of Liverpool?
Because
Because you're from Hackney, bro.
yeah, but I support the team, bro.
Yeah, but it's like, because put it this way. Because you said, I hate Tottenham more than I hate United.
But it's an Arsenal
I don't.
thing.
I don't. I 100% hate United more than I hate Tottenham. But us and Tottenham haven't won anything in Europe. So for that reason, I don't want them to win it in Europe. And that's the only reason. United have been winning in Europe. So I don't care. I don't care about the
So that
Europa
means you
Cup.
don't hate them then. If you're kind of support them.
He does hate them.
No, we don't.
Because again,
Supporting
if
them.
you're going to lie to me and say you dislike Everton more than you dislike even Arsenal.
I don't
it doesn't
dislike
make
Everton.
sense. Exactly.
Bro, but you can go and watch the Merseyside derby, bro. People that support Everton and Liverpool live in the same yard, bro. If they're in
Yeah, it's
Liverpool,
not beef.
it's
It's
across
not-
the park. Like, you get what I'm saying? They go to the game together and go into
So
and
do
go to
Tottenham and Arsenal
yeah,
fans.
but you don't understand it. They go. It's Liverpool. It's the city. The city's Liverpool.
London.
Yeah, but.
Yeah, but
it's
London's
Arsenal
got
and
loads.
Tottenham, innit?
London's got loads.
Yeah, it's loads, innit? It's two teams, innit? That's what I'm saying. They go in like they'll go into and some.
But Liverpool has got Tranmere, it's got a few other teams.
No, Tranmere's not in
Tranmere?
Liverpool, bro. Tranmere's
It's
not in
close
Liverpool,
enough.
bro.
It's close enough.
Wigan.
Bury, Huddersfield.
It's
yeah,
that
bro.
Bury's near
I
Manchester.
thought Tranmere was in Wales.
Who is Liverpool's main rivals?
United.
Manchester United. Man, Alex Ferguson got into the job. He didn't speak about Man City.
I want to ask the crowd that.
He didn't. Speak
I don't think
about,
it is.
He didn't speak about Man City, bro.
Who do you think Liverpool's
Not
rival?
City, it's Liverpool.
One sec. When Alex Ferguson came in the job at Manchester United, he didn't speak about no one but Liverpool. I'm going to knock them off their perch. That's what he
And he
said.
did it, and he did it as well.
Fair enough, but we are their main rivals. They are ours. Everything else is BS.
Hey, brother, it's not BS because
It is.
I remember.
Don't remember no friendliness.
I remember when Fergie comes and says that, that's his rival. Whoever's Fergie's rival is at the.
They weren't winning.
When he comes, he wants to knock them out because that's his rival. Because he's a champion man, he's looking at the top. Yeah, whoever's the top is Fergie's rival. That's how big men do it. During the years, I remember Fergie's rival being Arsene Wenger. I
Very
remember it
serious
being
one.
Mourinho. I remember it being whoever was challenging at the top.
Yeah.
But during that time, when
Rafa tried it.
when Liverpool wasn't challenging him, the main game for Liverpool was always Everton.
No, it weren't.
I'm telling you.
it weren't. You
during that
waffle
time,
on that.
during
Shut
that
up,
time
man.
was Everton. That's when Gerrard's getting sent off for doing it. No, I'm telling
Right
you.
now.
I remember it.
Let me land, please.
You just landed.
Why wouldn't Alex Ferguson sell us no players then? When we want Heinzer. If we
Business.
weren't,
That's
if the hate
business.
ain't real.
That's not hard.
Yeah, no, what
That's
you
not-
talking
I'm telling
about?
you.
We are
It's
rivals.
different.
We don't sell to each other.
You are rivals. I'm not saying you're not rivals.
We are main rivals.
Everton's not a bullshit derby. You're chatting shit. You don't listen to what I'm saying.
Northwest Derby is the best.
Can we get the yellow cards up, please? He's on his last warning.
Shut up, man. You're the last woman for the anal beads.
Is that? Shut up. Come on.
It's a thing where it's like, I think it's similar to Arsenal and United, innit? Because of personal, like, it's just the era you're born in, innit? If you've been born in the last 40 years and you're an Arsenal fan, your heart probably beat it fast more time because of Man United.
Yeah.
Same if you're a Liverpool fan.
No. Every Liverpool fan hates Man U.
Brother, so you're agreeing with me and you said no.
You said 40 years. I'm saying every single one in
yeah,
age.
but cool. But I'm just saying what I'm saying is still true as well, innit? I think Liverpool fans born in the last 40 years hate United more than they hate Everton, not because of Liverpool and Everton, because you're from London, just because of how football's gone in the last 40 years. It's not.
It's
rocket science.
I think it's still the biggest rivalry in football, regardless of if one's 17th, one's first. That is, but also remember the cities aren't in love with each other. Liverpool and Manchester, they have their own
But it's
rivalry just away
competition.
from football.
But what is this competition? Because now I would say the Liverpool-Man City rivalry. It's
not rivalry.
It's grown. It's interesting.
No, it's interesting.
Guys, I'm telling you,
You went too far.
That's only on a football level,
You
though.
don't know, because remember, it's not our era, guys. This is not our era. So you're talking from our era. Wait 1 second.
He just went.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Hear me out.
It's not that bad.
Liverpool
You
to
see,
City
you
is
see,
crazy.
wait, hold on 1 second. You see the era, my hatred towards Arsenal, it comes from we were fighting for one thing, we were fighting for a trophy. So then after, we really developed real hate.
Over the years, that's bigger than Liverpool United for me.
A young Liverpool fan and Man City, remember they were fighting for the title and it's 1 point and they were cheating as well. You're telling me
he's
that's
right,
not beef?
he's right.
Come on, stop this. It's real.
I think if you was to ask a City fan if they saw Liverpool as rivals, even if it's not on like a live thing, but since they've been good, they'll say Liverpool's the team that's tested them the most. 100%.
Yeah, but that's not like a rivalry.
It's not a rivalry, but it's something.
But I just
innit?
want you to understand that like Liverpool, Manchester United is real.
Yeah.
You see Gary
I'm not saying
Neville.
it's not
real.
See how he is. See how passionate he is. Gary Neville, Roy Keane. They don't want no success for Liverpool, boys.
My point is, what Liverpool have with United, yeah, other teams have it as well, bro.
With who?
With United, bro.
Yeah, no,
Liverpool United is Barca Real.
So Chelsea and United have a big rivalry as well, but nothing's as big as Liverpool and Manchester. Like Chelsea Tottenham's meant to be the rivalry.
Yeah.
But then you look at it properly, everyone's got a rivalry with Tottenham. So have West Ham, so have Arsenal. It's not a real rivalry. Like, it is,
Hey,
but
Dan,
it's not really.
Another thing as well, literally, just to home on this point here, that every other thing is bullshit. Like, you're being ignorant.
No.
I was with a Liverpool fan, I done a show,
ignorant.
Rivalry of the Fans the other day, and the loser had to put on a rival shirt. So I had to get the Liverpool fan, I won, and I had to give the Liverpool fan an Everton shirt. Couldn't do it. Told me I'd rather wear a United shirt.
So?
My family wouldn't let
I'd
it.
rather
It's
wear an
deep.
Everton shirt.
I'm not talking to you. Listen, it's deeper with the Liverpool thing. It's deep.
You're
rooted
right.
since the start.
Remember-
You're talking the docks. You're talking the docks. No, you're talking
Liverpool
the docks.
Everton is a massive derby as
Okay,
well.
that's all I'm saying. It's not bullshit. That's all.
I
That's
think
all.
that's bigger than any London derby.
That's all.
Yeah, so it's just
But
second
Liverpool,
biggest.
Manchester is a northwest derby. It's placed in the country.
We're overcomplicating it.
We're not supposed to care that much about this.
And I hate United.
Big up Selma.
we hate you.
And you're from Hackney.
So what if I'm from Hackney? What the hell
Fake.
family
You don't
is
really
that?
hate them.
All I'm screaming is you and the other London Liverpool fans don't hate United for the reason that the Scousers do.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Bro.
You don't. Yes, I do.
Cool. You can lie to yourself and act
Why do I hate them?
you're from
Leave
the
him,
Merse-
leave him.
It's calm. Whatever.
Next question. I don't know why. Just leave it.
Telling
This
me
is
why I
not
hate
a
people.
question. Bring up Matt Shire. Who are these youths? None of them got normal names, bruv.
Okay, they're bots.
But he said Ballon d'Or debate is real now. Also, that's not a question. But big up my man. He said Ballon d'Or debate is real now.
All right. Who wins Ballon d'Or?
I'll be real. I kind of
Either
don't
Dembele
care. But
or
I'd
Dembele.
like Yamal to win it, but he probably won't.
Who will them?
Dembele.
Yamal has to win young player, yeah? It's just whether
They
he
do
wins.
that?
Yeah. of
Yeah,
course
yeah.
it is.
Oh, the golden boy.
Golden boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's past that.
Barca, they win the league.
Rafinha.
Well, you just said two from the same team, but Champions League winner, we know from history, it has a big bearing on
And
this.
PSG's never done it.
And if PSG win the league and Champions
It's gonna
League,
be a fact.
and it's the treble, it's
Yeah,
the
but that
treble.
league, I know what you say, it's not really a farmers league, but that league don't really hold weight. It's the Champions
They
League. that
punched up
holds
everyone in
all
the UK.
weight.
They punched up everyone here.
Then they're going to go into what you do
They
for your
punched up everyone in
country.
the
I
Prem.
think it's Lamau.
Bro, they punched up everyone in the Prem. They dispatched Liverpool.
I know, but I think
They dispatched Liverpool.
I know, but
dispatched Arsenal.
in terms of the
dispatched
voting
Aston Villa.
system, I know, but in terms of the voting system, it's going to be like, look, you're the only good team in that whole crap league. That's what I'm saying. Then it's going to go to your international thing, and then your Mal runs away with it. So he won the Euros. Wait. What's wrong here? He won the Euros.
That Ballon d'Or's gone. Rodri won that.
That don't
Hold
make
on.
sense.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Rodri
Yeah,
won
Rodri
it.
won
Yeah,
that.
Rodri
No,
won that.
he
It's
was the
gone,
Ballon
though.
d'Or winner at the Euros, wasn't he?
No, he won it because of the
he won
Euro.
it. Yeah, he won
Yeah.
it.
He won it 'cause of the Euro.
If he won it, it would have solidified. But is that the two then? Are we down to Dembele and Yamal? Maybe a Rafinha, but not really a Rafinha.
No.
Why not Rafinha?
All right, boys, can I ask a question? Is Salah in there? Salah in the debate?
Yeah, he isn't.
Nah.
But he's going to get like third.
He's playing in an easy
You know what
league.
it is? Salah's serious only because of the numbers, but I think everyone with eyes can tell you he shouldn't really be near that.
How many league goals did he get?
Salah's on 28
28 league goals, yeah?
28.
and 16 assists. It's not a joke.
28 league goals.
That's Ballon d'Or number.
When Haaland got missed out on it, how many did he score?
He's a striker, bro.
I'm still. How many did he score though? That's not the response. How many did he score though? Because he must have scored a mad number,
He
didn't
scored
he?
34, I think.
No, 36, I think. Suarez got
Is that the same
34.
year when Haaland win the treble in that year when he scored them goals?
Yeah.
And he wait, as a treble year, and And he scored all those goals.
Nah, but he
still
flopped
didn't
in
get
the
it.
final. He didn't score in the semi. He didn't score in the
was when
final.
Rodri got it.
But Rodri got
Rodri
it.
got it.
Yeah.
Scored more goals, though.
Spain, it don't matter. Spain.
All right, we're going to
Let's
move
move
on.
on.
The crowd are asking kind of rubbish questions. Big up Matchshire, whatever your name is. Darling Maldives.
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 Like a fake
I wanted
Maldives.
it to be a holiday destination because I got a vest on. But it says, been a while since you've done a draft, not gonna lie. Let's address the elephant in the room. The speed draft man is gone.
Who's the speed draft?
We need another speed draft man. Who's it gonna be?
Me.
Someone be the draft. Nah, Loons, you can't be draft.
What the hell,
No,
bro?
Loons.
They're not letting you fly,
You're too
bro.
disruptive.
Yeah, you can't.
You're too disruptive.
Dan, you're disruptive.
No, I'm not.
I feel like it could be me still.
Are you going to step up?
Like, could be me.
Do you know what a draft is?
No.
Listen, we're gonna bring back drafts because I think draft is an ultimate test of football knowledge. It's a proper do you know ball thing.
that
You
show.
haven't done enough draft.
I've done drafts, bro. I hate
in
that
a
show.
draft. I saw you. I'm not gonna say. it.
Wait,
I do it too
wait,
much.
we
I
wore
do
it up
too much.
bare times.
Because he's on a conspiracy, like, I think he would just fail a draft.
So you don't really feel drafts much lately, do you?
Well, summer.
Remember back when we was younger, you used to always feel a draft in your house. It's better installation now, isn't it?
I like you, you know. 'Cause I
Them
didn't
dad
even know you was
jokes.
going.
No, I'm being serious. I just thought about it. I'm like,
Double glazing technology.
trust me, it used to feel drafts all the time, bro.
Also, the
Wow, grew up.
insulation panels have thickened.
There you go.
So it's not. I know the legislation.
That's literally the rock wall. Yeah.
Okay, that's all. Because you've built studios, so you know. There you go.
Big up, darling Maldives. But it has been a while. We got one for them soon. End of the season soon, man. Be patient. We're gonna have bear draft soon when there's no football to talk about.
But we have got one. We have got one, the board. You don't know board.
Oh, so boys, I only accept white vests because I think vest is an undergarment. You understand? And if you do wear it on the outer level, it needs to be. You're wearing a black, high-breasted vest.
Pinstripe.
High-breasted.
Pinstripe, yeah.
High-breasted.
That's a thermal vest. When it's got the thing.
Pinstripe vest is
When
crazy.
it's got the pinstripe, it's thermal.
High-breasted vest is crazy.
That's a firm. That's not meant to be
That's a
worn
firm.
out.
Thing, bro.
Oh, you're doing that?
It's a henchman thing, bro.
That is like
It's
wobbly.
mad.
That's
though.
high on the armpit, innit?
Why though?
This is a tickler. It's called a tickler. It's called a tickler
Henchman
vest.
thing,
It
bro.
tickles
You get me? With the pearlies on it, bro. You can't flex.
It's the
like
red. It's the red hat, and it's in fact you know what? You're a joint enterprise here because you both got red hats on.
You just bring me down. You know what red hat means? It's red hat day today.
Well, do you know what you both look like?
What?
Bottle of maple syrup. Both of you.
Racist. Dan, don't ignore the hippopotamus in the room, bro. A red hat and anal beads is atrocious work.
And on his hat it says
Like,
cock.
Cock.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I genuinely feel like, because the man them can't flex like this, they're going to try approach it.
Wait, what's it? Can I say something? Look. This is mad. This is mad. Oh my
I
god.
say
Yo.
Flexing it.
Aye, that's cold.
It looks a bit like Nate Dogg.
Relations.
Rest in
That's
peace. man.
relations for the nations.
What a table.
Really?
Yeah, that one. That has a free.
Oh, mate, allow it. That table's the
Man,
madness.
that table.
This is chaos.
actually-
Hey, you don't need to have a look at yourself. Get some more control, bro. You're letting him run riot.
That's
Letting him
controlled
run
chaos,
riot, mate.
We want that on that wing.
After my early foul trouble, I've been calm, bro.
Bro, do you know how hard it is to keep your players in check when they're all on yellows within 5 minutes? You was all on yellows.
You know, man, got rescinded.
You live on yellows. Diego Costa. You're Diego Costa.
No, Suarez.
So we have got another man that don't have a picture of himself. We got Uzzo, NWA.
Yeah.
What would make the Prem better?
United
Who
challenging
should you go
again.
first?
I had to say it because I felt the feeling. United challenging again would be fun.
I
highlight
agree.
something?
Like
I
Super
like
Sundays ain't super without us. It doesn't feel good.
Nah, I think they
You
are.
know what's amazing about KG? You're a proper football fan, but somehow you manage to say things that's nothing to do with football when we
Bro.
give you space. What are you talking? Say some football.
United, wait, hold on. United being involved.
He's Mudryk. He's
Bro,
Mudryk.
man,
Because if you give it, he'll just run till there's not one blade of grass left.
Stop dissing him. That's his answer to that
Wait,
question.
you feel that Man United not being involved, it changes things. Like
I agree. by the way.
I hear you enjoy it, but I'm saying we've never been the team. Like when you've been good, now you're good. we're not there.
So?
We've never actually competed at the
wrong
same
with that? I
time.
don't
We've
care.
never. No, I'm saying that as in we've never been fighting for a title at the same time.
Of course you have.
Yes, we have.
Us,
Torres,
wait, Liverpool, Man
Torres,
United.
Yeah, when they came
Torres.
second.
Them.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah.
never looked at these
This
man.
guy don't know
Bro,
ball,
they've
bro.
never been rivals like proper Premier League. Look.
We just had a whole 10-minute segment on Man United being
No,
Liverpool
wait,
saying,
no,
yeah,
I'm saying,
this
wait,
is-
listen to this. I'm talking about, wait, guys, you lot, hear me out, yeah? I'm talking about really fighting for the title. Liverpool, when in the what time was it? When Fergie was there, they was fighting with us.
Yeah.
Really, them.
Yeah.
Let me,
Torres.
Them lot were fighting with us for a title.
Why is this turned into this?
Did anyone believe that these men were going to do anything?
Finished second.
Did you, bro? We knew you're not going to
Next
do
week I'm
nothing to
coming
us,
with
bro.
cards. I'm coming with cards.
I'm saying we've never been good for a significant amount of time, both of us. I would like to see us really like it's going down to the real wire. I'd like to see that for a couple of seasons.
only you want to see that. That's just what you want to see. That ain't what's going to make the Prem better. That's what you want to see.
But Arsenal are good. If we were in the conversation now, wouldn't it be fun?
no.
Come on, guys.
Wouldn't it be fun, you know? What type of question is
This
that?
is personal
Let me,
for KG
let me
still.
explain why it's great that you're poor. And you might even get to experience, no matter how bad we do, you lot are worse. That's great for us.
But it's killing the
and
Premier League.
Liverpool,
Nah, it's not.
Even West Ham's above, man. You love it. It's great.
It's killing the Premier League,
It's
though.
not killing the Premier. Do you know what it is? I want to throw one in there based on what you said. A non-football thing. The Prem will be better when we get rid of mentalities like that.
So if Man United got relegated, would it be good?
That would be hilarious.
Go on. What do you think, Loons?
I can help with that. Like if it weren't so, if the Prem went a bit, maybe like 5 years back, when it weren't so systematic. You know what I'm saying, innit?
I
Everyone's
think 5
doing-
years back was bad, you know.
No. 5 years, 2020.
COVID season was horrible.
No, yeah,
bro.
just before, you know what I mean? Just before the COVID season.
10 then?
No, 2018, 19. Yeah, City was doing well. Liverpool was just
So again,
turning.
when you
the
was
screw.
really good.
We weren't
This
really
is very
good.
personal,
We
boys.
weren't really good.
I got one.
Spurs are
Do
good.
you know what I think? I think the Premier League, and I hate subscription-based things, right? Because there's a subscription base for everything I want to watch. But I think the Premier League need to do their own subscription base. Premier League, it's just so we know we've got one place. Get the passion back. Get rid of these fugazi fans. If you want to watch the Prem, you want to be a Prem, pay for it, then you can speak about it. But all you people on your little digi boxes and all of that would be good for
It
the
would
Premier
be
League.
wonderful, but you know they can't do it.
Why?
Basically, how they sold the rights to the Premier League, they sold it for different lengths and terms to different parts of the world, which is why in Australia you can
Great 3 o'clock
you
game.
can just watch 3 o'clock games, and in India you can just watch this. And so because it's so scattered, and some of those have been sold
30
for like
years.
20 years, 30 years. You can't just take back your rights. So
That's not happening
They
then.
would be so up if they just made if the Prem had its own Disney Plus or whatever, it'd be gone.
You know what? I just clocked what you said as well, Loons. What you just said about the Prem. You said the Prem will be better when only 4 teams get Champions League and we get rid of this 5 teams rubbish and Europa League team goes through. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it? I understand.
So
now.
you lot, the Premier League will be better without United.
How did you just interpret this? How did you? This guy's a madman.
Oh my God.
This guy's crazy.
Listen to my theory though, because Lippy gets it. It took him a week.
I
It took a
personalise
week
it.
for him to get it, but he gets it. You know
personalise
why? Because it makes it about.
was
you
real.
see, like the 4 teams, like. Of course,
Super League.
The champion.
You want a Super
It's
League?
a mini league. No, it's a mini league within the league.
I got a proper
See what I'm
suggestion.
saying?
I got a proper suggestion, boys. I got a mad suggestion.
Go on, Lips.
Away goals in the league.
Don't they do that in
Do you know how
Spain?
mad the game will be?
Head to head in Spain.
Away goals.
Yeah,
league.
no. But as in,
Actually, how
no,
would that work? That don't
I'm
even-
sure. No,
that don't even make
it
sense.
does. No, it works like that in the Prem. It works like that in the Prem anyway.
Yeah, thank
Once
you.
I think it goes goal difference. I'm sure it goes goal difference, goals scored,
In your
goals,
pocket, man.
goals.
Well, they do it already.
And then,
It's
and then it
system.
becomes head to head, basically. Innit?
Yeah, sorry.
head to head.
That was.
Man said away
I
goals.
just wanted
you
to
know.
create something. You know what I mean?
Them man, they play in January, then play again in
I've called
August.
it for a while. I've always thought that Simbins would make the Prem.
They was thinking
That
of
would
that.
definitely.
They was thinking about it,
It's
right?
it's at the level I play their sim bins, and it makes it
Drama.
Cause
Clock,
bro,
you got to stay on the bike.
you know what it is.
Drama.
Do you know why it's right?
The clock's going down.
Do you know why it's right?
And he's back on.
Do you know why it'll be really
He's
good?
defending for your life.
Because the better teams tend to be cheekier to the officials. Yeah? So you'll get, I don't know, a City 1-0 up against a Everton or something. De Bruyne is just giving it that.
Descent.
Gone. Mad.
Hey, so
I played Baller League, yeah, and they do things like this. They do sim bins. They do the thing where you go down to like it's 3v3s. Like I think they call it gameplay, game changer. Call it a game changer. I think if you brought that into the Premier League, that could work.
No, because we're gonna get angry at that's not a sin binable offense.
I ain't watching
Man, them are gonna be watching the game saying
No, dissent.
dissent, but some people won't get sent to sin bin for that, and then we were like, oh, see, should have been in. We're gonna argue.
The dissent that he's talking about is like, off ref,
Yeah.
only the ref hears that.
Because you can't do that in NFL at all.
Or rugby.
Yeah. Mike
Nothing.
Ting.
You can't even grab a play. You can't do nothing. And it makes it a lot better.
John Wick.
I think it's better.
What I think needs to change in the Premier League.
Girl.
That's not the question, mate. I'll be honest.
I know,
How do you
but
make
I'm
how do
just
you
trying
make
to
it better?
What I think should
No, hey, you know, I'm thinking. Do you know? Because I've been so invested in you man's conversation, I ain't thought about it myself.
So you ain't got
I
that.
ain't thought about it myself.
I think I've said it before. I don't think it should be 3 points for every single game. If top of the league gets beaten by bottom of the league, it should be a 5-pointer.
I hear it, the lap. I hear it.
Because like some teams are dead and buried. And they've got no chance from like October onwards. They can't get out of this. But if they go into a game knowing
that, Dan.
this is a 6-pointer,
like it.
They got to play properly.
I like it.
Hey, but them lower teams are probably some of the hardest games you get when you play
Yeah,
against.
but it gets it hard.
What
Makes
would
it
that
harder.
mean? The top teams are just going to extra smack up the bottom teams now. Because it's like, brother.
Instead of playing weak teams and stuff like that. Like,
I hear it, though.
Man United put a weaker team as they consider it a weaker team against West Ham, although they've sent Rashford on loan, they've sent who's the winger? Not Sancho, but the other one, Anthony. They've sent all these players out because we don't need you. We've got a big enough squad. Then all of a sudden you can field weak teams.
We didn't say it was one a weak team. It was a strong team.
I've heard it. That's what they said to me.
I'm gonna throw one more in there. It's not necessarily about the league, but the whole structure of the English game. I've said it before on this show. In Italy, it's called the whatever Super Cup, European Super Cup, Spanish Super Cup, English Super Dish, man. Let's do this, man. No, because it's an important.
play.
Like, I remember football sticker days.
Shield, man.
Let me just land. Football sticker days. The Community Shield sticker was a mad thing. It was all a different angle.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
You know, most teams are this way. This one's portrait or landscape. That one's landscape.
Yeah,
innit?
that's landscape.
This one's landscape, bro. Whole team photo holding Super Dish. It's not for the community. It's for us.
Super Shield.
Super dish.
Super Shield. But Shield, I don't want to protect no one. I want to eat. I want to eat, bro. It's a dish.
Can eat off a shield after in battle.
Okay, then. We're going to ask one more. This one's from the YouTube realm. So this is how you know we dig deep for this one. Michael Dexter, 1188, 2 weeks ago.
Government name.
He has given a take. He said it's a controversial take. He said, but Arsenal's next big money investment needs to be a Martin Odegaard replacement.
Can I say something?
Go on, then.
Everyone knows you need a striker. It doesn't need to be Martin Odegaard's replacement.
I think that
If
is
you
a
put
very
everyone in the
logical
realms
answer.
of Arsenal, if I was in control, we will win. Everyone will replace players that
man would
don't
replace
need
Odegaard. That's
replacing. Like, just get a striker. Like, don't listen to Michael Dexter, bro. He's
think
probably
you-
got
I
bodies
think you're right.
under his bed. You seen that murder show, Dexter?
Wicked.
Michael
Can I add
Dexter's
to what
dodgy.
you're saying? Michael Dexter, though. So maybe Dexter, Michael, is not so far away, right? In the sense of, listen. So we spoke at this table before where teams now are identifying 1 or 2 players where their whole system is through these players, right? And when it works really, really well, you've got someone like Rodri. Because when he comes out, it's a fall off, right? I think Odegaard, it going all the way through him and him being your linchpin, yeah, I don't think he's it. So what I'm saying is, if you're gonna get someone that it goes all the way through, everything's going through,
gotta be a better player.
You've got to be a better player. And I love him. But I'd still, before I done that, I would still give him help and still say, let's see how he does if he does get a striker, take the pressure off him. So I'd still go there first, but it's not the
after
wildest
that,
thing ever.
Yeah, I don't think
Arsenal's
it's wild at
problem
all.
is we are always worried about the wrong things. And the elephant is right in front of us. We're looking at the ghost right in our eyes. But we still tend to just talk shit. The ghost is the gaffer, bro. Why are we signing all these dumb signings when we need a striker? What are we talking about here, bro?
Man called the
That
girl
We
is-
know we need a
ghost.
striker, but what
that
we're
is
saying
a-
is that
that's a
there.
fantastic full question. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's a fantastic Dexter. You're a fantastic fool.
Let Dex, but you know what it is.
I'm so sorry, bro.
No, do you know what it is? The Dex, but this is where the question that Michael Dex has asked
You're a
has come
fantastic
from.
fool,
Yeah?
Dad.
This is where the question he's asked has come from. Yeah, Odegaard, obviously that 2 seasons ago, wicked season, 15 goals, all in open
Everyone's
play,
saying
no
Madrid wanted
penalties.
him back.
Good. Then the pressing, all of that. This last season now, not as much goals, but again leadership rep. But then the question was asked: is this guy the guy that can take Arsenal over the line? Like what Steve-O said. And now this season has happened. Now, fair enough, he's had an injury, but I think we could all accept this has been. He ain't had a great season, bro.
I'm so sorry, bro. What you're saying sounds good, but it's bull, bro.
No, it's
He's
not.
had a bad season.
Let me tell you why.
he hasn't had a bad
Let me
season.
tell
I
you
think
why.
he has.
Why it's bullshit.
But it's not been league winning.
I think he's had a bad season.
In every top side, there's not just one player that contributes everything, bro. There has to be other players that contribute and do other little bits and bobs. Even when our best season, we'll say, when we finished second, Saka scored about 12 or 14 goals. Martinelli scored a few goals. Our stupid striker scored a few goals. Bro, like, if we had some, and Odegaard done a few assists and blah, blah, but players are allowed to drop the ball. It's not every season you're going to have a great season. So, yes, he's going to fall off a little bit, but we need to then bring in players who are going to then add. And also what we need to do is not just running these men to the ground. So, I know we spoke about this before at this table, but there's times, okay, Saka's just come back now. He has not missed a game since having a hamstring injury.
He gets taken off for
I
90
don't
minutes.
understand this, bro. What happened to the young boy, Manieri? What happened to him, bro? Manieri. What's happened to him? Because he was coming in and doing these bits and bobs,
What you're
bro.
saying is separate to what Steve-O's saying, though, because again, I relate it to a tweet. I need to find the Ute, yeah, and the Ute said, if Odegaard goes, that will be our Coutinho moment.
Yeah,
Coutinho
I hear
moment. When Coutinho went, as great as he was, Liverpool stopped kind of playing through this one magician, and they spread the quality amongst the whole front 3-4.
And guess who we're going to be like? We're going to be Man United. I'm telling you. We are going to be United. If we let go of Odegaard, we are going to be United,
You need
bro.
to keep Odegaard for me still their best player, yeah. But that kind of player can't do that all season, innit? They're creative, they're mavericks, yeah. They go off the boil for a few games, a couple months, whatever it is. But what they definitely need is a good striker ahead of them. They need to be able to get their head up, and there's runs.
And this this reminds me of a bit of an Ozil situation. When you bring Ozil, a striker who can finish, it takes a lot of pressure off him, and he can ball out and do his thing.
But
and the
Wickle-
eyes are not really too tough on him.
But Wickle, you see, like what they're saying. It's true what you're saying, Odegaard. But you see, the work, man. The Premier League's a physical league right now. So if you can get nick 100 mil for him, and for example, get a Belieber profile or another profile 6-footer in there in a 3-man midfield, you're basically unbeatable.
Yeah, but you
As
lose
well as
some-
a
you lose
striker,
something, though.
You do lose something centrally, but it generally happens. We lost Coutinho. These wide men turn up. Mane and Salah became
I think
the
it
men.
is an Arteta problem, yeah, because I think Arsenal, maybe they do it because they've only got Havertz or my man up front, yeah, who no one's running channels in it. It's not legs. They're there to take a position. Whereas if Arsenal didn't pin a team back so often, and if they just started maybe 30 yards back, I remember Chelsea did it when we did it, and then Tuchel came in. He said, "No, we need to start our football a lot deeper. It draws teams out and allows space." And then you go and get a striker who actually is going to go into... All of a sudden now, Odegaard gets the ball on a half turn. He gets his head up. Someone's going. They might not even get the ball, but someone's been dragged. And all of a sudden you see a good
I don't
Odegaard.
even think he's got the power to knock it over the top. He's on a...
This is an Ozil, Lacazette or Ozil Bamyang situation is what I'm saying to you. It can't be just 2-3 men that we rely on every season when they play every single game.
No, Hundo, but it could also be that Ozil Aubameyang situation. But it also could be like he's saying, it could be a Coutinho moment. Remember, it could make a midfielder, Fabinho, a Henderson, Wijnaldum, hard working, gonna grind out the results. You get what I'm saying?
Remember,
no one can play through us.
Our style of play to Liverpool style of play is very different.
You
bro.
might need to change it to
you get what I'm
win.
saying?
Boys, let me say something. I don't want to chat about this anymore.
Can I ask what does ready mean?
Yeah, I can tell you what ready means. I can tell you what ready means.
He's been waiting for that for time, you know.
Was that what you was trying to do?
Bro. Hey,
He's
you know
a
they
sick
qualifiers if they win it as well, innit?
Listen, boys, another great episode. Make sure you like, subscribe, watch previous episodes, patrons there, you know, exclusive.
Early access. all
Early
of that.
access, all of that. You're done now, filthy.
You get to see John Wick's vest brand, everything in the collar.